Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading. Before we jump into the reading, just a few quick announcements. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or purchase any of my merch, you may do that through my website, earthyindigo.com. The information that is listed in the description box below and the channel's bio. For art inquiries or commissions, please send me an email, but in the subject line put art so I know it is for art and not for tarot related. The information on that is listed in the description box and the channel's bio as well. If you would like to follow me on social media, I am now on Instagram, Earthy Indigo. The information to that is in the description box and the channel's bio. All information is in the description box and channel's bio for anybody who is curious. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come across it is when you are meant to hear these messages. With that being said, I could be picking up on past, present, or future energy. Please use your own intuition and discernment to decide for yourself where this reading falls for you on your own personal timeline. Please do keep in mind that I am not a licensed doctor, therapist, lawyer, or financial advisor, so please do not take any advice from me when it comes to any of those categories. Please do make sure that you are always seeking the appropriate professional advice for any big major life decisions. Anything that I say within this reading, any reading on my channel or on any other platform, is just my own personal advice and opinions, just things that I have learned along my own personal life journey, my healing journey, and my own research. Please do your own research. I'm a big advocate for doing your own research. Knowledge is power, and the best way to gain knowledge is to learn. But always use your own intuition and discernment with everything. Please use your intuition and discernment. Please do keep in mind that this is a general collective reading. It is not a personal reading, so not all the messages will resonate with everybody who watches it, and that's totally okay. Just take the messages that resonate for you, leave the ones that don't. Please don't make the story fit if it doesn't. If you want to book a personal reading with me, hit up my website. But otherwise, this is not a personal reading. It is a general reading. So for whoever it is that needs to hear that, there you go. Sorry for any background noise. My dog's here in the living room with us. He's chilling and sleeping right now. And I do have neighbors, so you might hear some background noise. But hopefully nothing is too distracting, and all messages that need to come through for you can come through for you. I think that's all that I have to say. Oh, if I say things like he, she, feminine, masculine, I am talking about energy. I am not talking about gender. So use your own intuition and discernment to apply that how that resonates for you. Flip it, switch it, reverse it, whatever you got to do. Please do also keep in mind that we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. It is it's the yin and the yang. So, okay, I think that's all that I have to say. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say. So the channeled song that I got today is Let It Be by the Beatles. What's it called? The link to the music video will be listed in the description box below if you want to go check it out. We're going to do a reading that I haven't done in a really long time. We're going to do a divine partner check-in. So we're going to take a look at the divine feminine, and we're going to take a look at the divine masculine, see what's going on with both individually, and then take a look at a possible outcome between the two of them at the present time. Please do keep in mind that time is fluid energy. What was I going to say? Time is fluid. Free will is a thing. I was going to say energy is a thing. Energy is a thing too. But free will is also a thing. So just because the cards say something could happen doesn't mean that it will happen. We're just looking at possibilities, and possibilities are endless. I am an intuitive reader and an energy reader, and I don't read the cards in reverse unless I feel called to do so or I am using a specific deck. And if you're looking for a traditional tarot reading or reader, that is not me. So let's do this here. So I have 3 tarot cards and I have 3 oracle decks here. So we've got the divine feminine over here on my left side, and we have the divine masculine over here on my right side. And the reason why I did that is because the right side is the masculine side and the left side is the feminine side. At least to my understanding. I'm horrible with directions, so it's possible that I got that flipped, but at the point of this reading, that's what I'm getting, and that's what we're going with. So we have the Everyday Witches for the Divine Feminine, and we have the Old School Tarot for the Divine Masculine. Representing both, we have the Fantastical Creatures deck, and with that one, we're just going to take a look at the possible outcome. So I do have animal oracles. I'm having like a really hard time like speaking right now. I don't know. I'm feeling this like heaviness in my chest, so I don't know if somebody's like, I don't know, like maybe somebody has asthma, or maybe somebody's like just feeling some like heavy feelings within their chest. Maybe somebody's finding it difficult to say something. I'm not really sure here. There could be some blocked communication between the two of you. But that's kind of like what I'm feeling right now. So I'm kind of feeling it like in my chest, and then I'm feeling it a little bit like in my throat. But anyway, let's move on here. So we're gonna get an animal to represent each, to just kind of like get a starting off energy for both, the feminine and the masculine. Now, flip it, switch it, reverse it, whatever you got to do. If this is resonating more for you as being the masculine and this is the feminine, you know, do that. And like I said in the beginning, this could be your own personal divine feminine and divine masculine. So I am doing this with the intention of it being for divine partners, those who resonate with the divine partner journey, the twin flame journey, higher level soulmate. If you don't resonate with that, that's okay. You can still find messages for you within this reading. But if you're coming here and you don't find any messages and you're wondering why, well, because this is specifically for those who resonate with being a divine partner or a twin flame. So, or a higher level soulmate, you know, those kinds of journeys. So I just want to say that I feel like I need to put that little disclaimer out for anybody watching this. But all right, let's get a card for the divine feminine, please. Let's get an animal to represent the divine feminine. Can we not throw them on the ground though, please? That would be really cool. I don't know which guide is doing that, but oh, we have hummingbird. Y'all, for real? I got this channel message just the other day on my Instagram. Hummingbird. All right. What about for the divine masculine? Let's get a card for the divine masculine, please. We have a lizard. All right. Cool. So let's put these aside for a second. If you're wondering, I've got my little candle going over here for some positive energy. Okay, the hummingbird for the divine feminine. Hummingbird, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. I love this. I want to share a story with you. So for me, I love hummingbirds. They always remind me of my great aunt who passed away a few years ago now. But every time I see a hummingbird, I think about her. And I have in one of the trees in my, like, close to my home, there's hummingbirds, and they've been there. I noticed them. I've been at my place for like 2 years now or something, a couple of years now, and I noticed them last year, these like 2 hummingbirds, and I think they like build a nest over there. So I got a hummingbird feeder, and I've been waiting for this hummingbird to like come out of, like, I don't know, to wake up or do whatever it is. Like, I haven't really seen it. And then yesterday I was just hanging out outside, just like chilling, enjoying nature, and this hummingbird just came up, and it was literally like right over my head, and it like looked at the hummingbird feeder like, what is that? I don't really know. And I was like, please eat it, and it did it, and it flew away. So that's my story on hummingbirds. It makes me really happy. I love them. I like them a lot. They're fascinating, and like my favorite thing in the world is just like when they land, like to see a hummingbird not in motion is a very rare experience, and I've seen it a few times in my life, and it's just like, I don't know. Okay, let's move on here. Divine masculine, you have lizard, regeneration, or the divine masculine. I don't know why I said it that way. Anyway, somebody could be a Scorpio, but that doesn't have to be the case. Just because we have a lizard here, there could be something to do with, if you're watching this at the time of upload, it is a Pluto retrograde, and Pluto rules Scorpio. So that could be significant. But this is timeless. So anyway, let's move on here. Regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So very strong energy of some sort of transformation here going on with the divine masculine. All right, let's get into this. We're going to start off with the divine feminine because my internal divine masculine is a gentleman and believes that ladies should go first. So the divine feminine, let's get a card to represent the divine feminine. What's going on with her? What's up with her energy right now? Where's she at? We have the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so what I'm getting here is I'm getting that this divine feminine might very well have been, I'm honestly kind of getting a feeling like they're just not dealing with low energy people anymore. They may have actually had to cut off people within their friend groups. For some, it could have been family members too, because I'm getting like a mom and like daughters kind of vibes here with the 3 of Cups. This could have been something that the divine feminine has been working on for a long time. They could be really hard at work on something else here, but I do want to get some clarification on this 5 of Swords. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Why is the 5 of Swords here? I wonder if there's something going on with, like, for some, maybe like coworkers. Why is the 5 of Swords here? The Empress. Okay. So we have the Empress, which is the divine feminine. It's also Taurus and Libra energy. So honestly, y'all, there could be 2 different things here. This divine feminine could literally be very strongly standing in her divine feminine energy and her divine feminine power, getting this like goddess type of energy from her, like not in like a condescending sort of a way, but like in just like a kind of like owning who you are. Like, this is who I am, you know, like I'm getting a feeling of like take it or leave it, but not in a sense of like they're refusing to change. There's adaptability there. It's just kind of like accepting who she is, like her full, beautiful, authentic Empress self. There could be, this person could be a parent, doesn't have to be the case though. But there's a very strong, caring, loving energy here. There's also a lot of growth and fertility. There definitely could be something going on here with competition at work. Or in a business field. It could also be competition with friends. There could be gossip going on about this divine feminine. That this divine feminine's kind of like, honestly, I'm getting a feeling of just kind of like ignoring, of cutting off. Like, I feel like this 5 of Swords should be in the reverse. Like, even though this is happening, it's not really something like this Empress here. She's not paying any attention. She's just like looking away from it. She's like, whatever, like, I don't really care. It could definitely have something to do with, for some, it could have to do with this Empress's growth. Very interesting. So the divine feminine right now is just kind of like doing her own thing, standing in her own power. There could be people around her that are hating or gossiping. It could have something to do with at work or within like their friendship group for some, or like their family group. It could be all of the above. But I don't really feel like any of this is really phasing the Empress. I feel like she's just kind of like still going off and doing her own thing. Yeah, we have the 6 of Swords. She's moving away from this energy, or has moved away from this energy. These could be people that she no longer associates with. It's unfazing her. What is, how is this Empress feeling about the masculine? The Star. And the 10 of Cups. Okay. So we have Aquarius energy, water energy, and then the Queen of Pentacles underneath that. So I really feel like this this Empress has really strong feelings for this masculine here. They definitely feel like there could be a potential. There could be something to do with like wish fulfillment. I feel like they see like very strong potential here. There could be something to do with like a family. I do really feel like this feminine is very independent. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. I feel like there's like very strong independence here, but I also kind of feel like they might be feeling like the masculine is an independent person as well. I'm kind of getting a feeling like that's something that they like about the masculine. I think that's really nice. So what are their thoughts about the masculine? What do they think about the masculine? We have the Hermit and the Seven of Cups. So there could be some disconnect between the two of you. They might feel like this masculine, they could be thinking about this masculine, to be honest with you. There could have been some sort of decision made in the past between the two of them. Maybe this masculine chose somebody else or the feminine did. Maybe they just chose like different paths in life. Wow. We have the Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Sun. I don't know. I think that this Empress is just thinking really positive, to be honest with you. I feel like this Empress has gone through like a lot. They're doing a lot of healing. This might be somebody who does like meditation, maybe even yoga. They're working on themselves. I feel like they've got kind of like their own karmic people situations that they're dealing with, but they're handling it with grace and beauty. They're handling it as an Empress, you know, as a queen. I feel like they think and feel like there's a lot of potential with the divine masculine, but I do feel like there's still a disconnect here. I also do feel like this Empress might be going inward and thinking about the masculine, maybe about things that happened in the past, if this is somebody that they know from their past. I think it's nice. Okay, so let's put this aside. I guess we'll put it here. And let's get some cards on the masculine. So I do feel we have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Wow. That's a card about the divine masculine right there. So there's some confirmation. We got the Empress for the divine feminine, and we got the Magician for the divine masculine. All right, let's get a card for the divine masculine. What's up with him right now? Where is he at? What's his energy currently? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the King of Pentacles. This is definitely a couple. You could both be earth signs or have strong earth in your chart. That doesn't have to be the case. That would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This masculine, oh wow. The Five of Cups and the Star. I was going to say that this masculine, because he's showing up as a King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very, very stable, very grounded. They are somebody who could be a business owner or very high up within their corporation or their business. There's a lot of stability with a King of Pentacles, but there's also, there's not a lot of emotion with a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles tend to be very stoic. They can be seen as being cold. I'm getting strong Capricorn energy with that. Not saying that Capricorns are unemotional. It's just an energy that I'm getting. But then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. So this person is emotional. They do have emotions. They do have feelings, and they're very upset about something right now. They're crying over these 3 spilled cups. But they're not seeing the fact that there's still 2 behind them. This could be something that they're hiding. They might be hiding their feelings, or like just not acknowledging it, maybe to themselves, but definitely not to others. Let's get one more on this. King of Pentacles, please. We have the Ace of Swords, the World, the Page of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this King of Pentacles, they might have walked away from something. It could have been this connection with the Divine Feminine. It could have been something else within their life. They found there was some sort of clarity that came into them. It could have been in the form of an epiphany or a message. It's just like a download. Maybe a dream for some. It doesn't have to be the case, so it could have just been like an aha moment. Could have been something that they saw on social media or on the internet that like clicked something into place for them. They might be starting off on some sort of like new endeavor here. It's interesting that they go from the king to a page. Now I'm wondering if that has something to do with the fact that they have all these cups that they're hiding on the bottom of the deck. Because on the bottom of the deck here we have the Eight of Cups. And we had the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck last time. So they're heartbroken about something. They definitely could have walked away from something. But I feel like for some of you, this person they might just be like diving into work instead of like focusing on their emotions. They might be like, okay, like let's say like this person went through like a breakup, right? Like they broke up with somebody, and instead of like, you know, like letting the world, I guess, know that they're heartbroken, they're just like, I'm going to invest myself in this new endeavor, this new business project, or this new idea, or this new business venture, or something like that. You know, like something that is more in the 3D material world where they can kind of show like they don't care in a way, but they do. There's feelings there. What do they walk away from? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So they could be hiding the fact that they're feeling feelings. They could have been the one to walk away from the Divine Feminine, to be honest with you. Maybe they walked away from the Divine Feminine. Maybe they're... I don't know. They could have walked away from the Divine Feminine and like started on some sort of like business endeavor or something like that. They're really hiding their feelings about it. Let's get a card on what are their feelings for, what are they thinking about the Divine Feminine? Let's do that, because I did it backwards with the Divine Feminine, but let's do it the right way with the masculine. What are their thoughts about the Divine Feminine? What do they think about the Divine Feminine? The Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. That's so interesting, because we got the Five of Swords with the Divine Feminine. Was there some sort of an argument between... There could have been some sort of an argument between this feminine and this masculine, and for some reason the masculine can't seem to let go of it. Maybe they're still angry about it, and it could have something to do with the fact that they're not acknowledging their feelings. They're not acknowledging how they feel, because then we have the Ace of Cups. They're like pushing it down. They're like hiding it. They're like, no, no, this Ace of Cups is not there. It's not happening. Like they're just refusing. They could be very defensive about this. The King of Swords. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I'm just kind of getting this feeling like this masculine is refusing to acknowledge the fact that they either have feelings for this feminine, that they maybe contributed to the disconnect between themselves and this feminine, or even just the fact that this is their feminine for some. I feel like this masculine is refusing, like point blank, very stubbornly refusing to acknowledge their feelings. Like they're guarded. They're very guarded. Like I feel kind of like a porcupine energy. Like if you were to go up to this masculine and be like, hey, you know, how are things between you and Divine Feminine? Or have you talked to Divine Feminine or something like that? They'd be like, rawr. Why would I do that? I don't know about that. Let's do work. Something like that. I don't know. It's like kind of like a rawr. A rawr, like, down kitty. It's okay. How are they feeling about this feminine? Let's talk about this, shall we? How are they feeling about the feminine? The Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups. It's a heavy burden. They have very strong feelings for you. Very strong feelings for you, but it's a heavy burden for them. They're refusing to put this, and they're refusing to put it down. It's kind of like they're refusing to acknowledge their feelings, but at the same time, like they're refusing to, it's like they're refusing to put the fire out, you know, like they're refusing to, they don't want to let anybody know that the flame is still burning, but they refuse to put it out. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. That's what's coming through here. We have the Queen of Cups, Temperance, the Hermit. It could be because they know that they still have work to do. Honestly, y'all, they still have work to do. We have the Hermit coming out for their feelings about the feminine, and we have the Hermit coming up for how the feminine thinks about the masculine. This feminine might know that the masculine still has healing to do. There's still growth needed within. There could be an age difference here between these two. There really could be an age difference because the feminine showed up as the Empress, and the masculine showed up as a king. Now, there's nothing wrong with a king. I'm not saying that, but a king is not an emperor. You know what I mean? And an empress isn't going to settle for a king. An empress is going to wait for an emperor. And an empress doesn't have any problem being an empress on herself and ruling her empire by herself, you know, until her emperor comes along. And then even at that point, it's not like she's just going to give up her empire to the emperor because he's an emperor. No, he has his own empire they can combine. That was a weird little tangent there, but that might be very applicable for somebody. But at the same time, this masculine showing up as a king, he's not showing up as an emperor. He still has healing to do. He still has growth. I mean, for one thing, he's refusing to acknowledge his feelings. And then at the same time, he's also refusing to extinguish the flame. I mean, it's not like you could. It's probably an internal flame. It's a twin flame, right? So anyway, wow, there's the emperor. There's the emperor right there. Justice, judgment. I don't know. I think that this masculine will like eventually get there. I don't, you know, I'm not here to determine timelines at this point in time. But at this point right now, I really don't feel like this emperor is I don't really know how else to say it. He's refusing to acknowledge his feelings, but they're there. And to be honest with you, I kind of feel like the fact that he's, I don't know, ignoring his feelings is kind of a little bit of a, like why he might be so porcupine-y-ish. Do you know what I mean? Like so quick to, why he's so guarded, why he's so in this Five of Swords energy. All right, let's get a card to see what's a possible outcome between these two at the present time. We have the Star and the Page of Cups. So somebody could come in with an apology here. I think it would definitely be wish fulfillment on both ends. There could definitely be something here to do with, somebody could be an Aquarius, but there could be something here to do with learning, with healing. There could be, wow. We have the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely a possibility for healing this connection, but I feel like somebody needs to apologize. There's an apology that needs to come in here. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. The Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Sun. I mean, come on, you guys. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. I feel like once a decision is made, if a decision is made, we should say that, if a decision is made, there's a very strong potential for a lot of love and healing within this connection. There's a lot of loving, healing, happy energy here, moving very quickly as well. You know, but there's indecision. I'm going to leave it at that because, you know, we're just reading potential, and that's the ultimate potential of a divine partner connection. You know, is to have the happy, loving, you know, happily ever after situation. And it can move very quickly, but there's definitely, you know, there's healing that needs to be done. There's healing that needs to be done. And I honestly feel like, and I'm not trying to like single anybody out here, but I kind of feel like it's more of like on the masculine side here. This masculine needs to acknowledge their feelings, to be honest with you. And I don't think that, I think that it's possible that one of the reasons why they aren't is because it could be a dark night of the soul, or like a, doing some shadow work that might be needed here, but it's because it's uncomfortable. You know, we'll say that it's uncomfortable when you have to deal with and acknowledge and work through emotions and feelings that you would probably rather, if they were just, you know, nicely go away so you wouldn't have to deal with them. But the fact is they're never gonna go away. Until the only way to make them go away is to acknowledge that they're there, you know, and to heal them. And they don't even go away then. They just, you know, come out of the shadows and, you know, join you for tea. And I'm talking that metaphorically as being, you know, your inner demons. You got to love your inner demons. They're not really as scary as you think they are. It's not their fault that they are the way that they are. It's just, you know, it's a wound. It's a wound that was allowed to fester, possibly for several lifetimes. But anyway, that's a tangent, I feel. So let's get some signs here. We're going to start off with signs from the stars, and then we'll go into the twin flame messages. So let's get some signs for the feminine. What signs do you have for the feminine? That's a lot. Okay, what about for the masculine? What signs do we have for the masculine? Okay. So we're going to start with the feminine, but I'm going to organize this because I was really close to the incense. There's a lot for both here. Now do flip it, switch it, reverse it, whatever you got to do. You know, if you resonate with one or the other and something comes out for the other side, take it as confirmation. You know, whatever you got to do, boo. Okay, so queso. Somebody might really like cheese. Somebody could speak Spanish. Doesn't have to be the case. My eye is itchy, I'm sorry. Allergies, love them. So the first one we have is Aquarius. Not surprised to see Aquarius here. Somebody could definitely be Aquarius or have strong Aquarius placements in their chart. We have Earth sign, I said that. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This feminine could be an Earth sign. Doesn't have to be the case. We have Capricorn. Definitely could be an Earth sign. Both of you could be an Earth sign, honestly, or there's just like really strong Earth placements within your charts. We have April, so April would be Aries and Taurus. Taurus would be another Earth sign. Something significant could have taken place in April. Woo! We have winter solstice. Something significant could have taken place at winter solstice or will be during the next winter solstice. We have waxing moon. That is when the moon is getting bigger and moving towards the full moon. Oh, sorry. We have the moon. Somebody could have their moon in Capricorn. Somebody could have their moon in an Earth sign. They could have their moon in Aquarius too. Doesn't have to be the case. The moon for me is a celestial representation of the, sorry, of the divine feminine. So again, more confirmation of the divine feminine coming through. We have medium hair. Now that could be hair length. It could be hair color. Apply it how it resonates to you. For some, it could be like texture or thickness. I don't really know. We have Taurus. Y'all, for real, all we need is Virgo, and we have literally all of the Earth signs. So this feminine could definitely be an Earth sign. They could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. Both of these individuals here could have strong Earth energy. And then we have waning moon. So waxing and waning moon. Waning would be when it's getting smaller and moving towards the new moon. So it could be something here to do definitely with the moon. There's something to do with emotions as well. Sorry, guys. All right, for the masculine, the first one we have is Gemini. It's very interesting that we started off with an air sign for both of them. So Gemini could be really significant. If you are watching this at the time of upload, we are in the beginning of May, so we are in Taurus season, but Gemini is next, so it would be the end of May. So there could be something significant about May or about Gemini season. We have tattoos. So this masculine could have tattoos. Maybe they're a tattoo artist. Maybe they have this Gemini symbol tattooed. Gemini, that's also the twins. I'm being reminded of that. Somebody told me that not that long ago. Shout out if you're watching this, you know who you are. But Gemini can represent the twins for sure. So there could be definitely something about maybe this masculine recognizing the connection for what it is or like what they are. Maybe they're trying to deny it. There could be a stutter. Somebody here might have a stutter, or they might just like trip over their words or find it hard to say things. We have birdsong. Birdsong. Long hair. We have May. I told you. There could be something about May. If you're watching this at the time of upload, it is May. So something significant could take place this month. Something significant for this divine masculine might take place this month. There could be some strong like healing or like moving through some cycles. Karma maybe being balanced for this masculine in some way in the month of May. I kind of feel like that rhymed. We have 444. Isn't there like a poem or something like that about like the month of May? Something in the month of May. I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, drop it in the comments. 444. 444. That's fours are very significant for the divine partner journey. Somebody could really be seeing a lot of fours, maybe 44 specifically. We have butterfly, which for me is definitely a sign of transformation. This masculine is going through some sort of transformation. At this time, I'm kind of feeling it as being like some healing, closing out cycles maybe. We have 333. Lots of angel numbers here. We have dragon. Interesting. So if you're watching this at the time of upload, we are in the year 2024, which is the year of the dragon in the Chinese zodiac. So I find that very interesting. Maybe somebody within this connection was born the year of the dragon, or a year of the dragon. Doesn't have to be the case, but 2024 could be very significant for this divine masculine, maybe for this connection in general, but for this divine masculine, there could be a lot of growth going on for this divine masculine here in the year 2024. There could also be something to do with, I don't know, like strength. Maybe they're learning strength in some way. Somebody here might also really like Lord of the Rings. We have wolf. Somebody could have a pull to Odin. Feathers. So this masculine might be getting some, they might be getting some signs and synchronicities from their divine team. You know, whatever that is for them. They might be getting feathers. Maybe there's somebody who believes in angels and they're getting like a lot of white feathers or something like that. They might be seeing a lot of feathers, and that could be a sign for them. I'm just really seeing like white feathers or like white and brown feathers. I'm not really sure. We have familiar smells. It could be an ancestor. This masculine might have an ancestor that's trying to communicate with them in some way, to give them messages, maybe help them along their healing journey. We have horseshoe. Interesting. This masculine might do something with horses or live like where there's horses, or maybe they have a horseshoe. Maybe they live in the country in some way. I don't know. They could drive a truck. I don't know why that came through. We have dragonfly. Okay. Last but not least, let's get some messages here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some messages from the feminine to the masculine, and then messages from the masculine to the feminine. We're going to start off with the feminine. So what would this feminine like to say to the masculine? Okay. And what would the masculine like to say to the feminine? I'm sorry, we're going to start off with the feminine, but I just have to share this one. The first one I see upright for the divine masculine is I have been seeing the signs too. I told you this masculine's been getting signs. Maybe they're ignoring them. Maybe they're like aware. Like I'm kind of getting this feeling of like, I don't know. I was watching this video on this like reel on Instagram of this girl that I follow, and she does like funny like spiritual awakening videos, you know. And it was something like she was like crying, and like her spirit guide was like trying to get her attention, and like she was just like ignoring them, and she gets so her spirit guide sends her the number 1111, and she like looks at her phone and it's 1111. She's like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, leave me alone. It could be something like that with the divine masculine, where the divine masculine is just like, I don't want any more signs. Stop sending me signs. Like, I'm ignoring this. I'm refusing to see this. It's like blinders on, like horses that pull carriages when they have the blinders on, so they can only see like directly what's in front of them. And most people don't know this, but that's so that they don't get spooked, you know, because they don't get startled or scared by like something that they see off in the corner, and then they just take off and either pull the carriage and everybody along with it, and possibly scare the horse that they're tied up with, or break free and run rampant. Little fun fact there. Okay, so the first one we have from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. I'm sorry I lied. Please forgive me. Interesting. Very interesting. Only take that if that resonates. The intensity was too much for me. Be mine forever. It wasn't the right time. All right. I'm getting a right person, wrong time energy here. The first time I looked into your eyes, I knew. And then last we have, please forgive me. Wow. So this feminine, I don't know what happened here, but this feminine wants this masculine to forgive her in some way. Maybe that's why the masculine is like refusing to think about her or acknowledge his feelings about her, is because something could have happened in the past between them. Could have got intense. Maybe this feminine lied about something. Maybe they lied about how they were feeling about the masculine because of some sort of intensity within the connection. Interesting. Apply how it resonates. Flip it, switch it, reverse it too if you got to. All right, so the first message we have from the masculine to the feminine, I already read, but I'll read it again. I have been seeing signs too. We have karma is being balanced. I wish I could take it all back. You stopped me in my tracks. The communication was off between us. It meant something to me too. I wasn't planning to catch feelings. Do you miss me too? This is kind of sad. I can still remember everything about you. You guys, I don't know what happened between these two. This masculine is very much in his feelings about this feminine here. Interesting. I'm going to leave it at that. I really hope that these resonated with you and that they were helpful. If you liked it and you enjoy the vibe, please subscribe. Liking, commenting, and subscribing are free ways to help the channel's growth and help the messages get out to more people who may need to hear them. And it does also help me tune into those who are watching the reading so that I can get more accurate and precise messages for you. Thank you, everybody, so much for all of your love and support. Returning subscribers, new subscribers, non-subscribers, I appreciate everything. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was you were tuning in to this reading, and I'll see you in the next one.